back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a haul, a collective haul of recent things that I have acquired. Also, I know you don't think that I'm naked because who would go on camera not wearing any clothes, but I just want to confirm that I'm not. I have a shirt on, hence the hair over my shoulder. This is my strap. So the things that I want to show today are just things that I've accumulated over the recent period of time. I went to PHAMExpo in LA recently. I bought some stuff. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I got and we'll talk about it and we'll have a good time. Okay, today's irrelevant icebreaker is, what is something that's not on your LinkedIn profile, on your resume, on your, Instagram profile, like something that's not advertised to the world, but that is important about you. Mine is that I'm a black belt in karate. That is my thing. I did karate my whole childhood pretty much, and I learned so much from that experience, and most of it had nothing to do with kicking and punching, and it was just a really, really awesome thing. Levi does karate now. My whole family actually did karate. Everybody except for my mom reached black belt. She actually went the way of kickboxing partway through, and that kind of became her thing for a while. And so anyway, so yeah, that's mine. Write yours down below. I'm excited to read them. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the stuff that I got from PHAMExpo just because it's like top of mind right now. And the first thing I'm gonna talk about, I don't know how this is gonna go over because it's a mirror. Oh, look, there's two of me. It's a mirror. I don't want to blind you. I know it's really obnoxious, but basically it's like this vanity kind of mirror, but it sits on your desk or on your vanity. It's small, kind of portable. You can actually take it apart. I stuck it in my carry-on on the way home. So anyway, you push this button here and these lights come on. If you hold this down, it dims the lights, and then you can tap it again to turn it off. And then this is a really magnified mirror, which is suctioned on there. So it just comes off. I mean, it's not like the easiest thing. There we go. But that just comes off so that you can move it, you can stick it wherever you want, or you can just use it without. What was the brand? The Beauty Box? I don't remember. It was one of those brands that also sells like beauty, like acrylic storage drawers and spinny lipstick holders and stuff like that. Okay, the next thing I got at Fame, and this was the first thing that I purchased. It was like Jouer was one of the first like booths that I actually approached and like, really spent some time looking at. And I knew that I had wanted this palette. It's the mermaid. I don't know what they call it. I can't remember. I threw away the packaging, but it's the mermaid palette situation. I have a highlighter that comes in this little package, and they're actually modular. So when I bought this, they actually came like this. It was a palette like this, and the eyeshadows are in here. Same with their highlighters, their cream highlighters that they have. And they're all detachable. So you can take one off like this and detach it. You can also take them, so if I detach it in the middle here, you can take them and put them back to back, and they snap onto each other. There we go. So that you have products on this side and products on this side. And I just kind of felt like that was like a more space efficient way. So that's how I have them here. I swatched this one, which is Dreamer. And I was like, yes, I need that in my life immediately. Please take all my money. I swatched it with my finger, and it kind of felt like MAC pressed pigments, where they work pretty well with your finger, but they're not great with a brush. And so I was asking the gal there, like, is this something that you recommend applying with your finger? Does it work with a brush? How does that go down? And she said that she actually liked to use it wet. She talked about using water, but I ended up using Fix Plus. It's what I'm wearing now, and I really liked it. I had great success with it. It stays on really well. The pigmentation is out of this world. They did a great job on these shadows. I've never used Jouer shadows before, but these are awesome. Okay, and next I went to the Makeup Geek booth, and I knew that I wanted to get some of their blushes, which I'm gonna do a video about, or if I already have, I will post it down below. I knew that I wanted to get some of those, and then I got sucked into some of their shadows too, some of their duochrome shadows, which are amazing and gorgeous. Anyway, so I ended up getting one of their Travel Vault palettes, which is really nice. It's got that smooth kind of like NARS-ish packaging on the back, and then it has this Makeup Geek situation, which looks really nice on the front. And then it has a gigantic mirror here, and then you can stick your shadows or blushes or whatever it is that you have in the palette. And I got 7 of their shadows. I got Karma, Voltage, Toxic, Hologram, Secret Garden, Kaleidoscope, and Prism. So I did go ahead and purchase these, and then I wanted the case to put them in. And the shadows are Makeup Geek does not disappoint. They're incredible, they're gorgeous, and I cannot wait to use them. I also went to the BH Cosmetics counter or booth or whatever, and BH Cosmetics is an interesting brand in my mind because it's something that I've never used before. I remember when YouTube was first starting, like the YouTube beauty situation was first starting, everybody had their BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents like 99 Shadows palette or whatever it was. And I've heard a lot of like people saying, oh, BH Cosmetics is crap and YouTubers only promote them because they're paid a lot of money to do that. And so I just found myself there, and I found myself with an opportunity to actually like swatch them without buying them blindly, you know? And so I did, and I was actually really surprised at the quality. I didn't try their like palettes with the tiny bright colors of, you know, the 88s or whatever, but a couple other palettes I did swatch. This is one of them. It's the Carly Bybel palette, and it has 4 highlighters at the top and then all of these shadows. I think there's 10, and they're actually, the quality's good. I mean, they smell kind of like chemically. It's probably made in a cheap factory, just to be totally honest, but even at that, they've kind of upped their game. So I'm actually really curious to use this palette and see how I like it. I might do like an affordable makeup look or something like that. And I love the colors that she chose, and that the arrangement is kind of really, it's really cohesive. She's got highlight shades, she's got lid shades, all that kind of stuff. She's got shimmers and mattes, and I think it's a great curation of shades here. So should be really fun to use this and see how it works. But I was impressed on first impression just by the blendability and how buttery they were. I was really surprised by that. I didn't expect that. I expected chalky, I expected like really cheap feeling and difficult to work with. You know, when you swatch a shadow and you're like, this is junk, you know? I'm not even trying to be like mean. That was my perception of the brand. So, and then when I was shopping for my trip, I went to Target and just bought like little travel stuff and whatnot. I always venture over to the lashes section, even though I know that usually they're out of the styles that I like. And I ended up getting suckered into buying these Vegas Ne Eyelure lashes because they look so dang pretty. My thing is, the reason why I've hesitated so long to buy these is because I do not like Eyelure's lashes. That brand, I don't like their lashes at all. Their band is really, I don't know how to explain it. Their band is like not flat enough with the curve of the lashes that it looks natural when you put them on, at least on me. It's like the band is bent upward so that when I try to put them on, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like when I try to put them on, the lashes go in a completely unnatural direction because of the way the band is positioned. So, but I looked closely at these and it doesn't look like that is the case with these ones. So I'm hoping these are good. I'm definitely gonna have to trim them because they look like they're really wide, but they look really pretty and fluffy, and who doesn't love Vegas Ne, right? And then before my trip, I went to Nordstrom. I have a friend who's an artist there, and he was helping me with a few things, and this is one of the things that I bought. It's by La Mer, and it's called The Mist, and it is like a makeup setting spray, like a refreshing tonic kind of thing. It's got really awesome ingredients in it, actually. It has glycerin, algae/seaweed extract, it has sesame seed oil, alfalfa seed, sunflower, you know, it's got a bunch of like eucalyptus, like a bunch of natural oils and stuff. So it'll be really interesting to see how I end up liking this on, you know, kind of like as a makeup setting spray. I don't know. I take things like Fix Plus and I just kind of use them like throughout my makeup application. It's either a primer or a makeup setting spray. I'm going to use it as both just because I do me, you do you. I also picked up an RCMA translucent powder that everybody's been talking about lately. I have not used it yet. I've been continuing to use my Laura Mercier powder, mostly because I put this in my bag of like things to haul and then kind of forgot about it. So I'll probably be using this soon because as you've seen in one of my recent videos, my Laura Mercier powder packaging decided to give itself a tracheotomy and now has this huge gaping hole in the side of it, which makes the powder spill out every time I open it. It's kind of obnoxious. So this packaging is not, you know, the most ideal because it's like one of these little shaker things. You almost have to have something to shake it into, and yes. And the last thing that I have to share with you today, this is driving me crazy that it looks like I have no clothes on. Right, let's get over it together and move on. This is the Inglot gel liner in number 77. It's just black. I actually bought this for my kit because I've been using the MAC fluid line and I'm just kind of over it. It's the liner that I've been like kind of using as my go-to in my kit for years, and I just find this one to be far superior, so time to make the switch in my kit, as I have done already in my real life. There's one last thing that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot to grab it on my way here. So it's at my house, and I'm really sad. When I was down in California, my brother lives down there, and we stayed with him, and his girlfriend, who we got to meet for the first time, was ridiculously sweet. I mean, ridiculously sweet. The first day that we met her, she was like, hey, I brought you some products from the Beauty Counter, which is a brand that I've never tried before. I guess they're kind of more like a natural, like ingredient conscious, like safe and healthy brand of cosmetics. And so I was super excited and just totally blown away that she would do something so sweet. I mean, I was really just taken aback and really thankful to her for doing that. So I will have to show you guys those soon though. Maybe we'll do another video like first impressions or something about those, because I want to talk about them and I just didn't grab them. Anyway, that is it for my haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I always love watching hauls. Just another note before I go, I'm going to link my Real Talk video down below if you guys have not seen it already, and I'm going to be filming my next one in the series very soon, and I have a ton of video ideas, but I want to know what you guys want to see in that series. If you have something that you're like, I want to see this next, leave it down below and I will try and incorporate that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!